Hi everyone, this is Elisa from Anaya's Toy Box Crochet, and I'm here to tell you what I've been up to. Thanks so much for coming. I do like showing off my makes, and I'm so glad you guys come to see it. You can find me on social media as Anaya's Toy Box. I am on Instagram, Etsy, Ravelry, and Facebook. So what have I been up to? I spent all week working on a blanket. It was Join As You Go C2C blanket called Crochet Memories blanket. The designer is Hannah from the Cozy Cottage Crochet, and I have been making that blanket a lot lately. I was making it with my 3-weight yarns. So my leftover 3-weight yarns, it was supposed to be a baby blanket, and I would have had enough yarn if it was a baby blanket, like using my I had enough yarn to finish it, but I didn't have, my plan was to use my working yarn or my scrap yarns, and because I made it bigger, it turned out to be a throw instead of a baby blanket. I ended up having to dip into my skeins where, you know, it was just a single skein, but then most of my skeins are single skeins, so I ended up dipping into that. Anyways, I made the blanket for my friend, her birthday. I have already gifted it to her, but I'm going to insert a video here about the blanket. I did do a little video clip about it, and I'm putting it in right now. Okay, so I finished this. I'm having focusing problems on this, so I can't show you on this phone. So I can't show you the entire blanket the way it turned out, but it is big. It's almost, this is a queen size bed. I have about a foot left on one side, and it covers the whole top almost. It is meant to be a throw. It's getting blurry, but you could kind of see what it looks like. Let me go close. All right, so as I showed you, it did start off to be a baby blanket, and then, am I going too fast? I made it into a throw for my friend whose birthday party is today. I put this label on, can it focus? Yes. Onto this, and yeah, it's done. I wish I could show it to you in its entirety, but I can't. This is what I can show you. Anyways, I hope you like it. This is what I've been working on all week. On Monday, whatever I make, whatever I show you will be stuff I made today and tomorrow. Anyways, I hope you like it. Bye. Alright, so that was the blanket. I don't have it anymore, but sorry it was blurry, but this phone, I need to figure out this phone situation. I really do, because all my pictures in this camera is turning out blurry. I have not posted on Instagram, Facebook, anywhere. I even have my Etsy store as closed because I can't take pictures that are actually focused. But anyways, let me show you what else I have going. All of this I started after the birthday party. I got this. I had pillows. I bought pillows. And the pillows were shrink wrapped and put into this bag. Now, the problem with me being a crafty person, when I see these things, I'm like, I can do something with that. And I end up collecting junk. But this time, I'm actually doing something with that. I picked up my scrap yarns. Now, scraps to me are like tiny bits of yarn that's left. Like, for instance, this, which I'm not even, this right here is a ball of scrap yarn. Where is the camera? Hello. Okay, there. So this is a ball of scrap yarn. So I take those scraps and I join it with a skein of yarn that I have, like one skein. Usually it's a one-off. This is also a one-off, but I have other blacks with me in case it's not long enough. And I take my little balls of yarn, hold it together with that black, in this case, the one skein, and I usually make baskets. But right now what I'm going to do is I made it so this will fit inside here. I'll make it as long. There's balls in here, so it's not going to go. And this is just a little small, but when I added another row, it was so big. So I'm just going to try to stretch it as I go. But it's going to go like this, around this, and then when I get to this height, I'm going to sew it on, and I'm going to make a little top for it, and then I have a zippered bag. I'm also thinking about making a handle for it, so you know, you could swing it around your shoulder. But this is what I have so far. I just started making it. Getting this number right here. Oh my, oops, dropped some yarn. Getting this the right number, like I kept on making it too small so that it would reach this end but not this end, and I had to frog it like 3 or 4 times and try to figure out how much chains should I put in this. But I finally figured it out, and now it's smooth going. I'm just gonna have to, you know, single crochet until it's tall enough, and then I did write down how much chain I chained it there, and I'll make a top for it so it goes on top of on this part, and it'll be done. Well, it's gonna take a while. I don't think I have enough of these little balls of yarn. This is another one. This is one. I don't think I have enough of those balls of yarn to actually finish it anytime soon, but you know, as I go, I'll find more and I'll put it in. So that is project 1. Project 2 is the Wolftinger that I showed you. I showed you one leg last time. I have worked on it some more. I got the body done. I adjusted it to, I did 2 adjustments to the pattern. So if you have the book, Unicorns and Dragons, my son is here with me. Unicorns and Dragons. Oh, and the sirens. I live near hospitals. There's one that way, and there's one that way. Each one is about 2. Maybe one of them is 3 blocks away. So yeah, I hear ambulances all the time. All right, so back to this. This is from the book 3 of Unicorns and Dragons. It is the Jackalope pattern, and I have made 2 adjustments. One is this is a part called the belly. I did not FO on this. I just kept going until I got to a point where I could start the body. I'm not going to get into any more details because it is a paid pattern. So I made that adjustment. I also crocheted on the arms as usual. And right now I'm making the adjustment of working on the front loops over here so that the head will stay down kind of like this. And I'm going to work the head onto the body instead of doing separately. Those are the 3 adjustments I've made so far. It's probably the only 3 adjustments I'm going to make. But that is what I'm working on now. I have obviously finished the body, and I'm about to start I just started the head. Just 1 row of it. So that is my second project. And my third project, which I have barely touched. Oh, this is the bag I made, my first bag. It is very dodgy. Take a look at this. Does anyone have a solution for this? Anyone who sews? Where is it? Oh, right here. I don't know how to fix that. If anyone has a solution for this, let me know. Because I don't know how to fix that. Like, would I have to take apart the entire bag and sew it up? Or should I just do sew it on top? I'm not sure. But anyways, this is a dodgy bag. It is the first project bag that I have made. It is zippered. That in itself took some time. Like a lot of time. Like a whole lot of time. Oopsies, what did I do? All right, so I took out this yarn. This is Trendsetter Yarns in the color Flor. The colorway is 2084. It's made in Italy. I bought this from somewhere. I think it's Webb's, but it could have been Wool Warehouse. I bought this, and I don't remember. I think it was very expensive, so I only bought 2 of them. And then once I got it, I'm like, what am I going to do with 2 of these? Well, I also bought this yarn. I bought this yarn to make a top, which I did, but I have leftovers. So I decided to put these 2 together and make a shawl. So I'm not exactly sure. I'm making this up as I am going, so I'm not sure. Right now, this is just double crochets. This yarn is really hard to frog. Is really hard to frog. So this is gonna I decided to keep it simple, you know, easy. I say it's hard to frog, and look, I just frogged a few stitches by accident. But here it is. This is what the yarn looks like. It's very interesting. I've never used yarn like this before, I don't think. Hello, focus. Focus. Now the front camera is having trouble focusing. Whew. Anyways, this is what it looks like. It's kind of like a chain with yarn, like 2 pieces of yarn chained together. It's interesting, and it is interesting to work with. Am I enjoying it? I mean, I only did a little bit, so I don't know. But this is what I got so far. This is just double crochets. I don't remember how many. I think I chained, 4. Yeah, I did 8 double crochet with right here on the center, 2 double crochets in the center. And I'm going to just double crochet with this yarn, and I'm going to do other stitches. I am not sure what other stitches yet with the Tencel yarn from Hobbii to make a shawl. But this is what I have so far. This, I have 200 grams of this yarn right here. But this yarn is, how many grams is this? Tencel, bamboo. Anyways, I'm going to use how come it doesn't say how many grams? I bet you I'm going to find it when I don't need to find it anymore. I'm thinking it's about 50 grams, but who knows? I can't find how many grams it is. Really? Anyways, if I find it, it's 50 grams. I found it. It's 50 grams. I have 2 of these, and I have one in the dark gray because the first time I ordered the Tencel yarn, I ordered one, and it was in dark gray, and I have this regular gray. So I'm going to use these up with this yarn. I'm using a K or a 6.5 millimeter hook for this part. And my intention is with this part, because it's thinner yarn, I will use an 8, possibly a 9 millimeter hook. This is a 6.5 millimeter. Maybe a 7? No, I think 7 might be too small. 7 millimeters. I think I'm going to stick to the 8.8 or above. This one, by the way, is made with 8 millimeter hook. I forgot to mention. And my amigurumi is 3.25 millimeter hook, as usual. Anyways, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to kick you guys. So sorry. Anyways, that's what I've been up to. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you like this video and you'd like to hear more from me, please subscribe. Bye.